Hey everyone, it's Evan again, Average Life of an Engineer. This is episode 3. So basically, what I want to try and do this episode is just kind of give like a weekly update of everything that's been going on in my life so far, not only just in work, but everything else surrounding work too. So let's get into it. The first thing that started this week at work is basically our version of performance review. So basically, what that entails is we set targets at what we want to complete for the year, and at this point, since it's about mid-year, we say what we've completed, what accomplishments we've made, what progress we've made on our targets that we've set, and then um, we'll say, okay, at this point, then we'll set more progress levels, or we don't set any more goals. We just say, we're meeting our goal, we have met our goal, or we're planning to meet that goal. So that's basically what we've been doing. It's not such a cut and dry process that you can just type in one day. There's a lot of checking around, asking the people that are working with you on certain projects. So that's one thing that I've been doing this week. Second thing, I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, but I am going back to school. One of the things that I feel is very beneficial, especially in my role, application engineering, is knowing the manufacturing process. So in my role, basically, customers come to me and say, I've got this system and then I need this type of product. What would you recommend? What kind of conditions can your product uphold? And so on and so forth. Not always will there be a product that fits every single role. A lot of our products are MTO, made to order. We customize the product in order to fit the customer's needs, and a lot of times that is what our product is. We do have, I would say, cookie cutter products, but for the most part, it's mostly made to order. So going into manufacturing, a lot of the times I'll tell a customer, I'll look into manufacturing, see if we can make something like that, and see if we can make the price somewhat attractive, because if it's going to have like a long lead time, a long time to manufacture, or if it's going to be too complicated a process for the machines that we have at work, then sometimes we won't even give them a quote. But what I want to do is kind of not necessarily cut out the middleman, but just go ahead and give them an idea of, yay or nay on whether we can produce an MTO product based on what I know in the manufacturing world and what we currently support at the plant. So I'm going back to school for that, for manufacturing and kind of CNC machining. Unfortunately, there's a little bit of confusion as to what credits I already have. I mean, obviously I have a bachelor's degree, but somehow my credits didn't transfer to the school, even though they said they should have, but they didn't. And they've already purged my name off the list. Now, that doesn't mean I can't enroll in the fall semester. That just means that I'm not currently enrolled in the fall semester, but I still have the ability to, but the classes might fill up. So I'm trying to expedite that process and get it done. So that's one of the other things that's been going on. Another thing, like I was saying, if you follow me on Snapchat, I've been doing a lot of internal training, and that's just me getting more familiar with the products, because the product that I specifically work with is very, very niche. It only serves a very small percentage of the market that our whole company serves. And getting a better idea of the entire market that we serve kind of gives me an idea of basically, keeping my options open. Not necessarily. I don't want to change my job right now, but I definitely want to know more about the market that our company caters to. That's definitely very important. Even if you're in an engineering role and you just deal with one particular product, it's always good to know what other markets you go after that's not necessarily in your product. Another thing that I'm doing, this is outside of work, I'm changing up my workout. One of the things that I did, probably I started in January, was starting to work out. I'm doing something called an anabolic fasting. I'm going to try that. Usually what that is it's not eating any carbs during the week. It's eating meats and vegetables during the week, and then during the weekends is when you do your carb load. Um, I've had a few friends that have done it, and they've had good results. But there's no one diet that fits every single human being on the planet. So it's going to be trial and error. So we'll see how that turns out. So that's basically it. Uh, Next week I got a lot of trips coming up. I'm going to be going to different parts of North Carolina. So I'm going to be doing some more plant visits within the company. Really, lately I've been getting a lot more involved with the company as far as the whole company goes. So I'm really looking forward to that. So that's basically it. Next thing, I would kind of want to direct a question to the audience. So if you like this video, just kind of like a basic update video, and certainly if I become more adept at doing this, I might start doing them more often, but I think weekly is good because maybe not necessarily enough happens in the day to where I could post something on a day-to-day basis. But if you like these videos, just comment down below. But maybe I might start going into topic videos, videos that would help, maybe someone that's in engineering school or is thinking about engineering school or even is working as an engineer right now. I'd love to share my experience and kind of give you some insight on what an engineer does, what I did in school, what led me to go to school, maybe if engineering is right for you. Certainly don't use me as your only, as your sole foundation for making a decision like that, but I would just love to help give an opinion of just an average guy, average engineer, just kind of give you an opinion. So comment below if you want me to keep doing these videos, or I can definitely do both, but tell me what you like about the series so far. I'd really appreciate that. And definitely, if you like these videos, no matter what I'm posting, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I will definitely crank out these videos. But in the meantime, happy engineering. If you're in school, keep working hard. Evan, out.